Welcome one and all, Zach Masters of Games here, and welcome to this Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time project that I'm doing. So we're gonna start this right now. I did do a practice run on this a few days ago, and I have done recording of this before, but it sounds so sloppy and so bad. I just couldn't handle it at first. It just showed me a little batty. So without any further ado, we are going to play this game. I have been wanting to record this for a very long while, if I have to say. A very long while. And the reason for that is because, first off, I wanted to at least beat the game at least a few more times where I wouldn't have to look up anything or think of anything to do or say or whatever. So I decided to play it twice in a row the past few days, and I 100%ed the whole thing. So we are going to be doing this whole thing 100%, because I know where everything is, and I don't have to even think about it at the time. So without any further ado, we are going to play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. A few other things I want to mention also. This is a project that I've been wanting to do for a while, actually. Like I said, not just because I know how to play it, it's just because it is one of my favorite all-time Zelda games, and it's actually the very first Legend of Zelda game I ever played. Which was funny because before I played Legend of Zelda games, I was playing, I played Super Smash Bros. Melee, and most of the characters in there are in it, and I just looked at it, I was looking at it this morning when I was playing Melee, trying to just do over things, and I realized, so much more to what I realized as a 12-year-old was in this. So it's pretty cool. So without any further ado, let's start The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Hope you enjoy this. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Sorry if you can hear my family in the background. That's no, it's okay. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces are even now mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil, power, even my power, is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Now, there's actually something I do want to mention about this place right here. It looks very. It doesn't really look like really bad graphics at all for N64. I mean, this was the game that I think actually made the N64 with what it was meant to be. Like great. That's just how I feel about it. That and Super Smash Bros. Because Super Smash Bros. Was one of my very first games I ever had on the N64. Yep. Hello, Link. Wake up. The Great Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. 5 more minutes, buddy, okay? I'm having a bad dream. Hey, come on! Can Hyrule destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Who do you call him lazy? I'm up already, man. Who coming in my house and tell me to wake up? I mean, seriously, come on. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Tree has summoned you. So let's get going right now. Alright. Fine with that. As long as you're by me. So this is Link's house. Not really much to say about that. The Kokiri Forest. Yahoo! Hi, Link. Hello, how you doing? This girl right here, her name is, Saria. Wow, a fairy? Finally, a fairy came to you, Link? Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Tree. Alright, I am happy about that. But we cannot do that just yet. There is a person blocking there. Will tell us to get something else instead. But we will talk about him later. What we do is go into the our quest right now is to get a bunch of rupees so we can grab a few items and stuff. That is our duty for right now. If you go inside some of the houses, they have things right there. You got 1 rupee right there. If you go inside here again, you'll find yourself a 5-piece ruby on this chest. And if you grab this chest right here, you'll get a 5-piece as well. Do not grab this yet. We don't really need it. All it contains is a heart, which is the life. Yep. Alright, so now what you want to do now is you want to come over to this little area where there's a lot of forests and all kinds of stuff like that. And what you want to do next is you want to go to the sign, and it tells you to the hole of Z. Let's go through this small hole. It teaches you how to go through small holes. But if you've ever played a Legend of Zelda game, you should know that there are action commands and all stuff like that. At least games after this. There were action commands after this game. If you play like the original Zelda games, like from the NES, I do not believe they had those, or Super Nintendo, for that matter. AKA Link to the Past. Which I do like Link to the Past. It's a fun game. I haven't played it in a while though, but I used to be able to 100% that one, no problem, without looking at nothing. It wasn't difficult at all. Once you get down to it, once you get down and you're used to doing a game, practicing it over and over, it should be no problem. Now, you see the sign right here. The sign's going to tell you to the house of the Know-It-All Brothers. Get the answers from all of the questions. So this, I guess this belongs to the Know-It-All Brothers. But it doesn't really matter right now. Open the treasure chest, and you will get an item that you will need to get out of here. And you've got the Kokiri sword, so you can equip this after you are done reading this as of now. I'm going to keep going through this. Basically, it says for you to borrow it, but be sure to practice it, which is actually a good statement today. You do want to practice with it. If you don't know how to practice with it, all you do is just press the B button and get into that. There's a lot of things you can do with this, and it works pretty good. I like this way they do things. So, alright. Let's get our sword out, and let's go back down the hole. That's all we can do for right now in here. Alright. So Navi's trying to talk to us. He will do that a lot. So, yeah. Alright, so if you want to talk, you want to see what this guy is doing, he'll tell you to teach you some skills. Now, if you actually do what he says, you just do this right now. You can get yourself a 5-piece. If you get really close, do that right there. You can get yourself another, Now, if you slash this, slash the sign, you'll get a 5-piece. Doesn't matter what you do. If you do it vertical or horizontal, you will get the same thing. So, it's pretty cool. Now, be careful when you're coming up here and your first time ever playing these games, because it gets really it gets a little tricky, unless you're not new to games where you have very small way of getting down. Didn't want to talk to this girl, but she tells you you're a real man, and she tells you about how to use your viewpoints. Now, this will be useful to us, like this. Not you, Navi. Yeah, I know. I'm going to come with you. But you hold the, you can look and see the view if you hold your C stick up. I'm using a game controller, so the C stick is actually the C button is my C stick. If you're playing this on the classic controller, you can do it that way. Or you're playing this on the I believe the Wii U plays this. You can play this game on the Wii U as well. But I don't have the Wii U version of this, because I downloaded this a long time ago on my Nintendo Wii. Hi, Link, look this way. Look over here with the Z and talk with me. Okay. Let's talk to you. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When the fairy flies near a person or a thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we are doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press the Z button to look forward. Try it. Alright. But that's cool. Alright, so there is another place you can get rupees with if you want to. You can do it. Go inside this little house right here and smash some pots. Either you can smash it, or you can only smash it in here, I guess. But then later on through the story, you'll find more stuff to do that. Like, I believe if you do this, you can get a 5-piece. Yep. And now let's go inside here. Now you're probably thinking, you can buy it now. You can buy something now. But now that you can go behind here, you can use a secret one as well. Now you want to go what you want in here. The shop for can't get these yet. You can get this if you want, but there's no reason for it. You can even buy other stuff. But you want to get this Deku Shield for 40 rupees. And there you go. And we got this Deku Shield. And press A to equip it. And this tells you about the crouching, which crouching can be very useful. The whole game, not just this one, it is. Would you like to buy something else? No, I think I'm fine. But what you want to do is you want to go into your sub screen and get your shield out. So now that you have your shield, there's nothing else to do other than going right here and talking to this guy. This guy is Mido. If you want to see the great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. What's that? You have a Deku Shield? And what's that? Is that a Kokiri sword? God grave! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How'd you get to be the favorite Saria and the great Deku Tree, huh? Yeah, that's about what it is. Basically, Mido is jealous of you, if you don't know. Mido is kind of competition for you. Well, he thinks you is competition. You don't really think of him as that, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. I think in the manga he is something like that. Now, if you do what the girl said, you can find out what these are called. Dekubabas. You will find these a lot through the game. And if you smash one, you get a Deku stick. You can press C to swing it. When you want to put it away, you stand and press the A button. You can carry up to 10 sticks, so don't waste them. Yeah, you can actually do that if you want to. Just kill off all these Dekubabas in here, and you should be okay. And here we go. We're now at the Great Deku Tree. Great Deku Tree! I'm back! Oh, Navi. Fastel returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Yeah, I know, right? I had one this morning. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Does thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Heck yeah, do this. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use the sea up to listen to her words of wisdom. I could just say up, but it's the same way, don't worry. So before you get, now we're about to go to our first dungeon. And it's only 16 minutes, but do not fear, do not fret. I will actually be doing this the whole way through, but I will probably be doing some serious editing in the end. But who cares? Right here on the side, like I'm doing, you can grab more Deku sticks. Once you're done grabbing all the great Deku sticks you can go on to inside the Deku tree.